The sun is shining. It's a bright day, and both teams are pumped up. They're they're very evenly matched for the most part.
Everett has won the toss.
Everett
elected to receive.
has just won the toss, so they've elected to receive. But Everett has had an outstanding record. 35 victories, straight victories. Their star quarterback has not lost a game. Oh, he's lost one game in 4 years.
Everett will be the
Yes,
host
indeed.
team on the scoreboard.
Everett coming in here with 3 straight Division I Super Bowl wins. Brockton hasn't been here since 1998. They've got a new coach, Coach Peter Colombo, in his first official year as head coach of this Boxer team.
Yes, and it's Peter's done an outstanding job, him and his coaching staff, as far as getting their team prepared and getting ready for a tough season, and they've done well. I mean, they only had two games where they lost. That was against Zavarian, who Everett just beat the other day in the semifinals, and then they let down at Waltham. But they haven't been to the Super Bowl in a long time, so I think they'll be well prepared.
Brockton coming in here with a big win over Bridgewater Raynham, the Trojans. They won big 28-14 with a big game coming from their senior running back, Richard Johnson, who rushed for 168 yards and scored 2 touchdowns. One was a 45-yard electrifying run. And they also have junior Jesse Resende, the quarterback, who threw a 25-yard touchback to his big target, Jason Vega.
He also ran for over 100 yards.
And we're getting ready to kick off here. Brockton's going to kick off. They're in their white jerseys and red pants. Everett, the Crimson Tide, is in their red jerseys and gold pants. Get ready for some excitement, folks. We're going to have a great football game here this afternoon. And that's Branco, who has had a wonderful season, kicking off and point afters. And there's the kick. It's a beautiful deep kick at about the 11. Crimson Tide takes it straight forward, and he is met hard right there at about the 30-yard line. Brockton's defense very stingy this year.
The kickoff to the 31-yard line will be first down and 10 for Everett.
Yeah, Brockton's going to take, Everett's going to start off the drive at the 31-yard line. And Brockton has a very stingy defense. So let's see how they do.
First and 10 for the Crimson Tide. They're at their 30. Their quarterback, Nuzzo, hands off, straight ahead.
Sullivan on the carry.
And that was a good run there by number 34, Justin Sullivan.
Second down,
picked up about 6 yards on that run.
So I'll make it 2nd and 4 for the Crimson Tide. No wind out here, so we'll definitely see some passing. And quarterback keeps the ball, and he's met hard, gain of about 1 or 2 yards.
Taken down by Johnny Ray Barnes.
He handed it off, so that was a great play fake. I thought the quarterback had it, as did our cameraman. That's Izzo, number 16. There's a good look at your front line of your defense.
Nuzzo
is the quarterback. Everett with the tight formation. Nuzzo looks like there was a misdirection on the play, and he gets maybe a yard, and it could be enough for a first down. We'll see where the referees spot the ball.
Depends on the spot. It appears to be very close.
And they're going to have a referee timeout for a measurement.
And if it's short, it's going to be short by just an inch.
This is Brockton Community Access Sports. I'm Miles Jackson with Brian Madden here with all the colorful action on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. This is the Super Bowl, Division I MIAA Championship. And it's
short by
an inch, so it's 3rd and an inch to go.
It'll be 4th and a short 1.
So, 4th down. The sideline marker still says 3rd down, and he now changed it. 4th and short, just inches for the Crimson Tide of Everett. Brockton with the tight defense. These crowds are pumped up this afternoon. And here we go, quarterback sneak, and he makes it.
He's got a first down.
And that was a good call there. It was just such a short distance. You might as well have the quarterback run it right past his tackle and center. Guard and center. So 1st and 10 for the Crimson Tide at about the 42-yard line.
And both teams have a outstanding offensive line, so, you know, it was expected that they were going to go for it with about an inch to go for a first down.
So the Crimson Tide comes back out with 2 wideouts at the bottom of your screen. They hand it straight ahead for maybe a yard.
Sullivan on the carry.
Nice play by the Brockton line.
Yeah, Brockton defense didn't give up any yards really on that one. Gained about 2.
So that'll bring up 2nd down and about 8 to go for a first down.
Rebounds on the tackle. 2nd down, 9 from the 43.
Brockton's defense only allowed 105 points this year. Everett has the offense spread out. They hand it off quickly. Flags on the play. Their halfback nowhere to go, and Brockton takes him out of bounds with authority. Great play by the Brockton defense.
Flag on the play.
Let's see what the infraction was.
And great coverage by the Brockton defense, the outside linebackers.
Yeah, 20 had nowhere to go. David Altenor.
And there was a flag on Everett. So I believe illegal procedure by Everett, and it's declined by the Brockton defense. So it'll be 2nd and 3rd and 10 for the 3rd and 10 for the Crimson Tide.
From the 42.
We're at Bentley College here on the beautiful campus of Bentley. And here comes Everett. Brockton needs to hold him here so they can make him punt. Quarterback drops back, flag on the play, and he's going to run it, and he's taken down for a sack. A sack by Jason Vega on the play there. There's a flag on the play. Let's hope it's on Everett. Illegal procedure on Everett, so Brockton will decline and take the 4th down, and the ball will be punted by Everett. So nice feeling on that first set of defensive. First time the defense was out there, they looked pretty relaxed.
Yeah, they felt pretty. They did appear to be pretty relaxed. That was an excellent defensive stand against this, powerful offensive machine of Everett.
Nuzzle back in punt formation for Everett.
Curran is back with Corey, and there was a miscue. And it's down at the 20-yard line. That came pretty close to the Brockton punt returners there, but it is their ball. It'll be 1st and 10.
Yeah, and that was, definitely a loss of attention there. Someone should have got up and got that ball. There were two punt returners there in the area.
Definitely so. Someone should have took that ball and fair catched it. So Brockton's deep in their own territory. 6:56 to go in the first quarter. These are 10-minute quarters as opposed to 11 during the regular season. So timeout Brockton before they
calls timeout
before they start their first offensive play. So Coach Colombo talks to his quarterback, junior Jesse Resende.
And Jesse's done an outstanding job this year. But I just want to mention that Brockton comes into the game as underdogs, which they've only been underdogs twice this season. And again, that Matt Nuzzo, he's won 35 straight games as the Everett quarterback, and they have an unreal 416 yards against Bavarian in the semifinals.
And they hand it off to Sam Basong. He goes outside for about 5 yards on the carry. Sam Basong a big key to this offense this year. And he can play anywhere.
Yeah, and he has. He's played offense, defense, special teams, and excelled at all the positions.
So it'll be 2nd and 5 yards to go for the Boxers. They've got their runners split in the backfield. And they hand it off to Richard Johnson. And he gets close to a first down. And it looks like he made it. Nice strong run by Richard Johnson, the senior.
Yes.
Again, 168 yards rushing in that playoff game against the Trojans of Bridgewater Raham.
Yeah, Johnson so far this season has 108 points. Not too shabby.
So Jesse Resende at quarterback. 1st and 10 for the Boxers. And he breaks a tackle and goes ahead for about 3 yards.
Taken down by Pierre Fuxalon.
2nd down, 6 from the 35.
So it'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Boxers. 5:30 on the clock. Boxers looking to break this 3-game winning streak of Super Bowls by the Crimson Tide. Little pitch out to Sam Basong. Cuts through, gets some yardage. Not quite a first down, but a nice run by Sam Basong.
Yeah, he's just about 2 yards short. But excellent run. Excellent attention there by Basong to look for the hole. The Crimson Tide was all clustered up right there, and he just found a crease and picked up about 6 yards on that run.
Makes it 3rd and about a yard to go for a first down.
Yeah, just about 2, actually. Just under 2 yards.
So here come the Boxers with a tight formation. T formation in the backfield. Little movement. No flags. And first down for Richard Johnson. Nice run by the big senior as he powered his way for a first down.
And Johnson appears to be back to full strength after that bout with Mono last month. He did an excellent job last week against Bridgewater, and he's looking to do it again this year. This game. Thank you.
Brockton calls timeout.
So Brockton calls a timeout with 4:17 on the clock, no score. We're here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and a little story about the 2 coaches, John DeBlasio and Peter Colombo. They played against each other back in '72, and actually in the Super Bowl.
So
First and 10,
out comes Brockton.
42.
Resende hands it off. There's a flag on the play, and I believe it's going to be illegal procedure. There was some movement.
Johnson on the carry.
So that 6-yard run will be wiped out.
Nuzzo on the tackle.
Actually, it's about a 4-yard run, 4 to 5-yard run for Richard Johnson, and it'll be nullified. And that'll be
1st and 15.
Be a 5-yard penalty.
Penalized 5 yards, illegal motion. 1st and 15 from the 37.
One of the keys to this game, Brockton has to keep their offense out on the field more than Everett's offense. Everett's offense can score points as well as Brockton's. Long count by Resende. He drops back, looking for the man on the fly. Has a man open. He's got him. He's got him. He's going. Touchdown. Whoa, let's see. He's gonna call him out of bounds. I believe that was Corey Brown.
Yes.
With the reception. as he outran his defender and made a big play there to get the ball inside the 2-yard line. Or let's say they're going to call it the 4-yard line.
And what a pass there by Jesse Resende.
Lynch forced Edwards out of bounds.
Great catch by Corey on the run there. He was in full stride when he caught that ball. Great play calling by Coach Peter Colombo.
That's right. And you know, he just had a step on Joseph Lynch, defensive back, and that's all he needed. Once he caught the ball, he started to stretch out a little bit, but Lynch was able to chase him down, push him out of bounds.
First and goal for the Boxers at about the 5-yard line. Handoff. Straight ahead goes Basong, and he gets about a yard maybe.
On the carry. Sullivan on the tackle.
3:22 and counting in this first quarter. Brockton is threatening. They're in the red zone of Everett.
Yeah, and Brockton definitely does not want to be trying to play catch-up with this tenacious Everett defense. You know, Brockton wants to score first, and they really want 7.
Here come the Boxers with that tight formation, T formation in the backfield. Resende pitches it out there to Johnson. Goes around the corner. He's going to score. Touchdown, Boxers. Beautifully executed play by the Boxers. No flags, and the Boxers draw first blood, Brian.
Yeah, that was an excellent option call. Jesse Resende, who's always a threat to run, started to dip inside towards the end zone, and when the defenders went towards him, he just pitched it out to Johnson, who went into the end zone pretty much untouched.
So Branco is out there to put the point after. He's done an A+ job this year as the place kicker.
The point after for Brockton.
High snap. Gets it down. Kick is up. Kick is no good.
Broncos kick is no good.
As it was a high snap, and it was a great job by the holder to get it down, but it just wasn't enough time for Branco to usually put it right through the upright. So it's a 6-0 Boxer lead with 2:49 on the clock.
Yeah, and Branco has really been very consistent this year. You know, he's got 36 points on the year, and those were all point afters. So that lets you know how many touchdowns have gone up. And, you know, it's unfortunate that they weren't able to add that extra point. Hopefully that's not going to be a factor later in the game.
So the Boxers with the early lead here on a beautiful day on the Bentley campus. I'm Miles Jackson with Brian Madden, bringing you super action from the Division I MIAA Super Bowl. Brockton spreads out its kicking team. Branco with the call. And they're going to call a flag. Somebody left the line early, and it's fumbled and taken out of bounds, but the ball will come back. And let's see if Everett makes them kick it over.
Sure they will, because they don't want to start that deep in their own territory on the 13-yard line. So they'll make Brockton kick it again. And hopefully, you know, that's a... You can't make those mistakes. Not now. Not against Everett. You really can't make those mistakes. You do not want to give them second chances to get extra yards.
Exactly.
And that's one thing. These teams have a lot of respect for each other as far as their programs. Everett has an outstanding program, as well as Brockton, in their different areas and divisions. They play clean football.
So Brockton will kick it off again with 2:47 on the clock. Good supporting cast by the Brockton fans here this afternoon.
Yeah, both stands are completely full.
And there's the kick again, a high, deep kick, taken at about the 17-yard line. And he is met immediately by number 83.
Romulus on the tackle.
That was Joey Jean Noel who got the tackle. And the ball is placed at the 35, so it'll be first and 10
35-yard line.
for the Everett Crimson Tide. Coming out in a tight formation, very tight formation. Let's see what they have up their sleeves. They hand it off to number 23. He spins and breaks a tackle and gets about 5 yards. And there's flags on the play. And when you see flags come up like that, it could be a face mask. And that's exactly what it is. Face mask. And like I said, Brian, Brockton can't make these kind of mistakes.
No, they can't. They're giving up free yards. I mean, they just gave up 15 yards, 17 yards on that re-kick. And now they're giving up extra yards, another 5 yards.
So first and 10 at the 45 of Everett. Great field position for the Crimson Tide. There goes Nuzzo. Nuzzo fumbles the ball. And he gets about, no, they're going to call him down at the 1.
Nuzzo recovers his own fumble.
Gained about
Gain of
about
1.
a yard,
Second down.
yard on that. And Brockton wasn't fooled by that fake handoff.
So second and about 9 yards to go. A little pitch out there to number 45. He has the hole. Bust through for first down. That was Patrick DeLeon. A junior.
For an Everett first down. Fallon on the tackle.
Excellent run there by Patrick, who saw the hole and just hit it.
First and 10 Everett on the Brockton 44.
So Everett has a first down. They give it again to DeLeon. He's got an opening. He's down to the 30 and finally taken down inside the 30-yard line of Brockton. Nice hole, nice opening by the Everett offensive line to get the big gain there. Another first down for Everett with 1 minute and 17 seconds left in this first quarter. Brockton up 6-0.
First and 10, Everett on the 26.
And Brockton's going to try and definitely keep them out of the end zone. You know, they really need to make a stop right here, make a stand right here, and not let them get too much closer to the end zone because Everett is very strong offensively.
Nuzzo keeps the ball. And he gets about 5-6 yards on that play. So right now, Everett's on a little roll with their offense.
Bisong on the tackle.
As Sam Basong made that tackle.
Second down 4 from the 20.
And probably about one more play before the end of the first quarter.
And quarterback, though they give it to DeLeon, and this time he's racked up at the line of scrimmage, gang tackled. And nice play by the Brockton defense.
Yeah, I mean the defense is very stingy as far as they're very, in tune and attacking the ball. Wherever the ball is, you always see a lot of white shirts. So they need to do more of that to quell this drive. Yes.
First quarter is going to run out right now, so we'll go to the opposite end of the field with the score.
Into the first quarter, there is no
Brockton
score.
6, Everett nothing.
Into the first quarter.
And I'm sure that doesn't happen too often as far as Everett giving up a quick touchdown and not scoring first.
Brockton's defense will be tested early on here. Down in the red zone is Everett will try to score, and hopefully Brockton can put on that stingy defense attitude and keep this 10-0 team from scoring here in the second quarter. They kept them from scoring in the first quarter, which in itself is a great deed.
Yeah.
Not a lot of teams this year have kept Everett from scoring in the first quarter. That just shows you how well disciplined and strong this Brockton defense has been all year.
Yeah, these teams are pretty matched pretty evenly, for the most part. Over the last 4 years, Everett's record definitely is better than Brockton's. But this year, Brockton's only lost 2 games, Everett's lost none. But as far as for the most part, they matched up.
Brockton played 2 more games than Everett did.
Yes, they did. They have a very tough schedule.
So back comes Nuzzo with the play. It's 3rd down and about 3 for the Crimson Tide. Big 3rd down situation here for both teams. And then Nuzzo's going to keep the quarterback option. He goes straight ahead for a 1st down, spins, what a move, and pushes his way in for a touchdown. That was a great move by the quarterback there. He just spun his way into the end zone.
Yeah, that was an excellent spin move by Everett, by Nuzzo. I mean, it looked like he was going to be stopped at about the 5-yard line, and he just did a spin move as a lot of players do on a basketball court.
Yes.
And he was in there.
So tie score at the moment.
Point after for Everett.
Number, I believe it's JR. I can't see his number. Number 10.
Taras.
Taras will attempt the kick. It's up,
Taras.
and it is good. So Everett has a 1-point lead at the moment with 9:51 on the clock.
Brockton 6.
And like you said, Brian, that's a little ding right there is when Brockton couldn't get their point after on their touchdown.
Yeah, and hopefully that 1 point won't make a big difference. Won't make the difference of the game at the end. But both teams come into this game very confident that they can come away with a victory. Everett's won the last 3 Super Bowls. Brockton hasn't made it here in a long time, but
not since 1998.
98, but their program has done an outstanding job this year, and they knew that they were of the caliber, of Everett, and they proved it. They proved it, and they're going to prove it today. I'm confident they will come away with a victory.
All right, number 23, Pierre Duxon will kick the football off. And it's a low kick, and it's kicked out of bounds. There's a flag on the play. They'll re-kick it. And Brockton will elect to have it re-kicked.
And Brockton's another team that you can't make those type of errors with. Give them a chance. Just last week, Kern ran that initial kickoff back for a touchdown.
Everett is penalized 5 yards illegal procedure on the kickoff.
So hopefully Brockton can get some excellent field position by this penalty. As Dellickson will kick off again.
Here will kick off from his own 35.
Who's a senior, 235 pounds. You can see he's a big guy.
Kick for Brockton.
9:51 left in the 2nd quarter. And again, a low kick. And what a kick. Taken by Curran. And he's holding the ball kind of loosely, but he finally gets out of bounds. That was a great bounce by the Everett team to get that ball deep into.
Yeah.
He put it right in the crease where there really was no one to handle it. It's kind of a line drive kick.
And not only that, it was a line drive kick, but it just kind of, you thought that it might roll into the end zone, but it just rolled down to about the 8-yard line or so and just stopped.
Brockton will start deep in its own territory, about the 23-yard line. Resende handed straight forward to Penn, and he gets maybe a yard.
10 on the carry. from 2.
That was
Second down.
Junior Penn, 220-pound junior.
Payon on the tackle.
So it'll be second and about, let's call it 9.
And Brockton needs one of those big holes opened up by Toles and Artie Dyers.
Fumble, and Everett recovers the football. I'll tell you, Brian, with the Everett defensive line shifting as they do just before the snap, I'm sure it got rescinded or the center a little rattled and ball just slipped out, and unfortunately Everett has the football in deep in Brockton territory.
Yeah, because the ball just, it didn't go in. It hit his leg and fell onto the Everett side of the line of scrimmage.
So definitely with the defensive line shifting there, it definitely caught the center, and he wasn't concentrating enough to get that snap in there, and Everett has the football. Number 23 goes around the right side and is taken down after about a yard gain.
And this is huge. This is a key stop. Brockton needs to stop Everett on this drive, this series right here. They cannot afford to try and play catch-up with this stingy Everett defense.
Here on the carry. Second down, 8.
And as always, we're in the Lions' den.
Yes, indeed.
Hostile territory.
They give it quarterback keeper. Izzo goes out to the outside, still going. He's finally taken down, but not after a first down gain by the tricky quarterback. Nuzzo definitely has the ability to break tackles and avoid tackles. Matthew Nuzzo, a 200-pound senior.
And he's attempting to make history today by being the only player to go for four Super Bowls in a row, win 4 Super Bowls in a row.
And that's quite a feat if it happens. And not much of a gain, maybe a yard on that play. Sullivan with the carry.
Gain of 1. Second and goal from the 9.
So second down and goal for the Crimson Tide. Everett playing with this tight formation. Izzo spins around, goes straight forward. Quarterback keeper, and he gets about a yard, if that.
Nuzzo on the keeper.
Yeah, Nuzzo didn't get a lot of yards on that one. But they're threatening again. But that was a nice stop.
10 on the tackle.
So it's third down. Ball is at about the 8.
Third and goal from the 7.
Okay, it's at the 7-yard line, and a timeout called by the quarterback, Nuzzo, with 7:01 on the clock.
Remind you, fans, that the official MIAA 2004 Souvenir Super Bowl programs are available at the main gate. They will be on sale until halftime of the Chelmsford-Acton game. And the concession stands are open.
So with a timeout,
Athletic Center, as well as outside.
Brockton's defense really put to the test here. We'd like to thank the town of Everett for the feed that they're giving us here down in Waltham. And we've got a great shot at this Super Bowl. As you can see, Brockton High's band is here. One of the best bands in New England.
Yeah, I think they're one of the best in the country, actually, as far as high school bands.
Yes. There's a shot of the Everett huddle there. As you know, I'm sure they have something up their sleeve with a third and goal. Brockton's defense trying to be stingy. And here we go. As you can see, the running back lined up real close, and the ball is, we can't even see the ball. Fumble, and it's Brockton's football. They're jumping up and down. Let's
Brockton
see.
has the ball.
Will the referees give it back? Give it to him. No, they are not giving it to him. They do not give Brockton the football.
Yeah, I saw Nuzzo looking for the ball on the ground. He's looking around, and no one saw it. It was just laying there. And then by the time they saw it, both teams died for the ball. But the referees saw it as Everett.
Yeah, I'm not sure the way that the Brockton players were reacting. It was like they saw that one of their own players fell on the football. But
well, it looked like both teams had their hands on the ball.
Yep, but so they give it back to Everett. And they're going to go for it. 4th and goal.
At the 7.
No field goal here, folks. We got some smash mouth football going on down there.
And this is in Brockton's favor.
And they give it a little reverse. And he's going to go in. Touchdown. Very tricky play.
On the reverse for Everett touchdown.
A little reverse, tight reverse.
Double reverse.
By Patrick DeLeon. Puts it in for a score, and Brockton's basically was screened on that play.
And it appeared that Brockton was going to get the stop when they reversed it back the other way.
So very clever play by the Everett Crimson Tide, excuse me. And here's the point after by Tarsus. Kick is up and good. So with 6:08 on the clock, it's a 14-6 Crimson Tide lead.
And that was a nice call by John DiBiaso, the coach for Everett.
So with some clever play calling by Coach DiBiaso, they have a 14-6 lead here in the second quarter.
And it appeared that Brockton was going to get the ball back with a stop.
Golden opportunity to pull off a turnover there deep in their own territory, but to no avail. So they'll try their offense back on the field, try to put 6 quick points on, as they do have some breakaway threats.
Well, Brockton should be ready for any trickery, maybe an onside kick. The defense, or the special teams kicking team spread out, and now Nuzzo, or the kicker, called them all back in. So they better be ready for an onside kick or something tricky here, just in case.
And he gets it off. A short kick is going to go out of bounds.
His kick is out of bounds.
So Everett's place kicker having trouble kicking the first kick. Usually, last time he had trouble kicking it off and went out of bounds, and then he made a nice kick deep into Brockton's territory.
Make him kick it again. Kick it again. Brockton's a threat to run back any kickoff.
Everett.
So Everett will kick it again.
It shows the respect that he has for the punt returners, or the kickoff returners. He doesn't want to kick to him.
Exactly.
But again, Brockton should be prepared for any trickery here.
They've got a big gap in between the 50 and the 30. Brockton's receiving team. Duxton will kick it off again. And he gets off a high kick, taken at about the 20. And that's Curran, finds a crease. And he makes a nice return to about the 38, 39 yard line.
Excellent run back, and that's some free yards there for Brockton.
Curran on the return.
You know, now they have a short field with 6 minutes.
First and 10.
So the Boxers' offense is back out on the And Richard Johnson is tripped up.
On the carry.
Picked up about 4 or 3.
So it'll be second down and about 8.
From the 41.
A 2-yard gain for Richard Johnson, the senior. I formation in the backfield for the Boxers. Jesse play fakes. He's got some pressure on him. Rolls out looking for someone. Can't find anyone. Finally gets it downfield. And it's incomplete on the sidelines. And Jesse Resende had some serious pressure on him. I mean,
Yeah,
did
he
a
had-
good job of just getting rid of that ball.
Yeah, he had to run. He was running for his life, and he threw it. Fortunately, it was on the sidelines. And
3rd and 8 from the 41.
who's hurt over there? It appears that Penn is hurt on the far sideline. Well, actually, is that Jason Vega?
Could be Vega.
Vega. Maybe it's just a Charlie horse or a cramp or something.
Brockton has their receivers spread out. Again, drops back. Resende has Johnson. He's got some opening. He's got some room. He's in Everett territory and taken down at about the 34-yard line. Great play call there as Richard Johnson was wide open.
Yes.
Alsamine knocked him out of bounds.
And that's a play they don't call too often as far as Richard Johnson as a receiver. But as you see, his athleticism, he was able to pick up about 20 yards after the catch.
Brockton on the Everett 35.
So 1st and 10 for the Boxers in Everett territory.
And that's what it's going to take today.
Resende rolls out to his left. He's going to keep it. But they're right on him. A sack as number 50, they're the linebacker for Everett, was right on the money there with that play.
Yeah, and Brockton got away with one because we had a lineman downfield.
That was Mike Lamontage, number 50, who had the pursuit on Jesse. So it'll be second and about 4 for the Boxers. And they're going to hand off to Johnson. He goes straight ahead. He's got an opening. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. Still going. Look at this guy go, folks. And he gets to the 26-yard line. Just running over Everett players. Nice play by the senior.
Excellent run by Johnson. And that was some nice play calling. I like how Peter Colombo did a couple pass plays, kind of spread the defense out, got the defense, thinking about the pass, and then went back to their standard run.
3rd and about 2 for the Boxers. Big 3rd down situation. Hands off again to Johnson, and he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and is taken down
Johnson on the keeper.
at about the 30.
And he lost about 2 yards on that.
Leon on the tackle.
As the newspaper said, this game most likely will be decided in the trenches. And that particular play, Everett won the trench war on that one as they put the ball back. It'll be 4th and about 5.
Yeah, but it's 4-down territory.
And they're going to go for it.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of punts today.
Big 4th down situation for the Boxers with 3:13 on the clock. Resende drops back in the pocket, fires out there, has a man open, and he gets over to the outside. A great play by number 88 for the Boxers. That was Correa with the catch.
No, Weddleton.
Weddleton, number 88.
Resende's pass is complete.
And Weddleton
Yes.
has had a quiet. He's been kind of quiet lately, but that was a huge reception. Nice throw by Resende. Weddleton wide open.
1st and 10 for the Boxers at about the 12-yard line. And there's going to be an offensive movement there.
Can't keep doing that.
So the ball will be brought back.
Brockton can continue to shoot themselves in the foot with these lapses of concentration. You don't want to get all the way to the Super Bowl and lose because of penalties.
No, you don't.
First and 15.
So it'll be first and 15 for the Boxers. As they try to tighten up their concentration, tight formation, hand it straight ahead. No, it's a quarterback keeper, and Jesse goes nowhere. And number 36 just met him at the front door. George Payon.
And this hasn't been something that Jesse's faced a whole lot this season as far as the quickness of Everett. Because Jesse has always been able to slash and find a hole and just pick up big yards.
But Everett, this is Everett. It's a timeout with 2:48 on the clock. Everett with a 8-point lead here in the second quarter.
Now, if they score, Miles, go for 2?
Yeah, might as well. Go for 2. If you're down by 1 or down by 2, it's still a field goal to win.
This is true.
And there's a good shot of, I believe, Everett's cheerleaders.
Yes. Wearing their red.
This is Brockton Community Access Sports, the #1 sports station in New England. I'm Miles Jackson with Brian Madden down here on the Bentley College campus. We're at the Super Bowl, Division I. And here we go, second and about 15. Brockton looking to put this ball in the end zone. And they pitch it out to Johnson, and he is hammered. Maybe a gain of 1 or 2. And he is stuck right there. Gets up a little slowly.
Still 12 yards to the end zone. Well, it appears they can make a first down, or can they not?
Yeah,
No.
they can. They can make a first down if they get the ball down to about the 1-yard line.
Yes, I see that, yeah.
So third down, 13 yards to go.
Go to the air.
Resende rolls out, looks, fires in the end zone, has them, and they're going to be a flag on the play. Great call by the ref. As he was over his back, and that'll put the ball down inside the 5-yard line.
Should put it right on the 1. Right over the back. Excellent call.
Great receiver blocking the defender from getting to that ball. He stayed right there, and the only thing the defender could do was go over the back. Otherwise, he would have caught that. The receiver would have caught it.
Yes, he definitely would have caught it.
Pass interference against Everett is the call.
So that'll be a first down. So Brockton will have 4 chances to put the ball in the end zone. 4 more chances.
Should be at the 1.
And the ball is placed at the 2-yard line of Everett. First down and goal for the Boxers. Let's see if they can win this trench warfare right here.
At the Everett 2-yard line.
The offensive line's got to do a gut check and knock these defensive linemen back. Resende goes straight ahead. Hands it off to, who did he hand it off to?
Johnson.
Richard Johnson. Touchdown, Brockton.
Johnson on the carry for a Brockton touchdown.
And that was a great drive by the Brockton Boxers.
Yes, excellent drive by Boxers.
Great play calling by Coach Peter Colombo on the sidelines as he mixed it up all the way downfield. Brockton down only by 2 points at the moment. And timeout as they want to talk over what they want to do.
Yeah, and this is a big play right here as far as, you really would want to tie the score up, and that way it puts you back on the even keel.
Great job by the Brockton offensive line to do a gut check all the way down on that offensive possession as they made the right blocks.
Yeah, and the last time these two teams met was back in the Division I semifinals in 2002 when Everett beat Brockton 34-7. So Brockton would definitely like to
avenge
that score.
And that night, that playoff, that was about 3 degrees or 5 degrees above
zero. Oh, my
zero.
goodness. That was the coldest game I've ever called at. It had to be about 50 below, it seemed like.
It felt like 50 below.
It felt like it. I don't care if it was just 5. It felt like it was cold.
Yes, it was. Made the loss even tougher.
Yes, it did.
Brockton's still on the sidelines conversing, and I believe they're going to go for the 2 points. And yes, they are. And let's see what type of trickery the Boxers have up their sleeve. Again, another trench warfare down here by those big offensive and defensive linemen on both sides. Crowd is up on its feet. Resende looks, and he...
Nice.
Whoa, what a play!
Nice.
What a beautiful play. Does he get in?
Yes.
The two-point conversion is good. Beautiful play call in by Peter Colombo.
That was an excellent call.
And nice execution by the Brockton offense.
These coaches are playing chess out here on the field.
Yes, they are.
They're doing a fantastic job on both sides.
14-14 with 1:55 left in the second quarter.
But that was nice. Two fakes, and then Zende, who's really, really fantastic quarterback, tucks the ball on the side and just rolls around and runs for the corner. And with his speed, there was only one defender there to stop him, and he wasn't able to do it.
So that quiets the Everett crowd here for the moment as the Brockton crowd is on its feet. Here's a good shot of the Brockton crowd on the other side. Great support out here in Waltham, Massachusetts.
And 1 minute 55 seconds left in the half.
Franco will kick off.
That's number 23 back there who does the kicking. Pierre Deluxe.
Kick for Everett.
Branco has a short kick.
Yeah!
Wow, what a play by
yeah.
the offense. A onside high kick. Branco puts it nicely down there for number 84, I believe.
Beautifully done.
Corey Brown.
Straight up in the air, went 10 yards.
And that just brings the crowd to his feet. What a great play by Corey Brown and
in 2 minutes. In 2 minutes is a lot of time with the Brockton offense.
That was like a pass, folks.
Like I
but
said,
only a kick.
Both of these coaches are playing chess on the field. Excellent call.
So Brockton has the ball in Everett territory with 1:54 to go in this second quarter. A lot of time left on the clock. And this crowd is pumped up for Brockton.
What excitement.
We got a shootout here, folks. Jesse with the football, hands off the pen. He goes straight ahead and gets about 2 or 3 yards and a fumble.
Brockton,
and still Brockton's ball.
Yeah, Brockton recovered the fumble.
So a little high anxiety there.
Bonds on the carry.
Yeah, Johnny Ray Bonds.
It'll be second down, a 2-minute offense here for the Boxers. And before it happens, Brockton calls a timeout.
Brockton calls timeout.
Yeah, you see it on your screen, 1:27 left in the first half. Tie ball game.
Here's a few facts and figures. This is Everett coach John DiBiaso's 12th year. His record, 121-14. And Coach Peter Colombo's first year of Brockton, 10-2. Everett's points scored, 363. Brockton points, 334. Everett's points allowed, they've only allowed 80 points this season. Brockton's only allowed 151, which are both outstanding numbers. Let's see. And real quickly, I'll mention MIA announcement. A well-rounded education is one that is not only academically oriented, but one that is also includes physical, social, emotional development. Interscholastic athletes provide the other half of education. The MIA encourages you to support your local high school athletic teams throughout the school year. That is an MIAA announcement.
Second down, 8 for Brockton on the Everett 38.
So here comes Brockton, second down, 8 yards to go. They hand it off again to Penn. Goes straight forward for a couple more yards. Ball looks like it's down at about the 35-yard line of Everett. So that'll make it third and about 5 yards to go for a first down.
From the 35.
Brockton again in their 2-minute offense.
And they're about to go to the air.
Long count. Gives it to Penn again. And Penn bulls his way forward, but not before he stops. Before he gets the first down. So it'll be fourth down. And I'm sure Brockton's going straight ahead with this. With 47 seconds left and counting.
4th and 1.
Brockton lines up quickly.
He's going to throw it over the top.
Long count again. Resende rolls out, looks, fires, and is dropped by Basong.
Resende's pass is incomplete.
And
Everett will take over on
Sam
down.
Basong normally doesn't drop him.
Yeah, I thought Resende was going to run for the first down and run out of bounds, stop the clock.
Well, he saw Sam Basong right there over the first down marker, so he gave it to him right in the numbers, and he couldn't hold on, so it'll be Everett's ball with 24 seconds on the clock.
Let's see what Everett's going to do. Is Everett going to just take a knee and go into the end zone? Go into the locker room, tie it up, or are they going to try and put some numbers up with 24.8?
Tight formation for the Crimson Tide. They're going to take a kneel and just be satisfied with a tie ball game here at the end of the first half.
And both programs have to be very pleased with the play of their teams up to this point.
Everett 14, Brockton 14.
Well, I'm sure Coach Peter Colombo will go into the locker room and let Brockton know they can't make those little mistakes that they made in the first half.
Yes.
Because it might haunt them.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he's pleased at the score.
Yeah.
So it's anybody's football game going here in the second half.
Definitely. And, reiterating what you said, there was fantastic play calling on both sides. And a few tricks up each other's sleeves. So, it's an exciting game up to this point, and we've got 20 minutes to go.
Okay, we'll be back for second half action in a moment.
Glucose plus oxygen equals carbon dioxide plus water.
Hey dear, what's up?
And energy. Superior vena cava, pulmonary artery, coronary artery.
I'd like to pass them back to you now.
For chem
Very
tissue
pleased
types
with
of
your work.
endoplasmic reticulum with ribosomes 3 o'clock already. And without copy of the skeletal anastomosis for chem cytosines chem to copy access skeletal anastomosis first of the lobes of the cortex.
She's got the drive,
cranial volume,
the energy,
ventral, parietal,
the heart,
and occipital,
and the talent.
cortical motor output. Vena cava.
Pre-med.
But she wouldn't be here
Element.
without your help. Please support the United Negro College Fund, because a mind is a terrible thing to waste.
For chem 2.
get when you mix a chef, a plumber, and a policeman with an abandoned restaurant. A recipe for success. With the help of their local community coalition, these three brought in carpenters and electricians. They donated time and materials and helped turn that old restaurant into a family center. Now they're all building a better community, volunteering to help keep kids away from drugs. And that's the tastiest dish of all. Visit helpyourcommunity.org to see what your group can do. Because you get more
when you get together.
Hi, I'm Joe Perry and Steven Tyler from Aerosmith, here for RAD, recording artists, actors, and athletes against drunk driving. Never, never, never let someone you know get behind the wheel if they've been drinking. Friends don't let friends drive drunk.
Welcome back, everyone, to Super Bowl action. We're getting ready to start the third quarter. Everett will be kicking off to Brockton. Here we go with the kickoff. It's taken by Curran. He's taken down at the 30.
From the 15 to inside.
And Brockton will have the ball at about the 31-yard line. First and 10 for the Boxers.
Yeah, and just 20 more minutes. 20 more minutes to a victor.
Brockton on their own 31.
For the Eastern Conference Super Bowl championship.
Brockton needing to come out here on this first offensive possession and bring the ball all the way downfield and score to keep this Everett offense off the field as much as possible. Tight formation for the Boxers. That's Resende at quarterback. Bashong in motion. They hand it off to Johnson. Looks for an opening. Can't find one, but he goes the other way. Breaks a tackle. Breaks one more, and he just gets about 3 or 4 yards. That was a long play for just 3 or 4 yards. Nice effort by Richard Johnson.
Yeah, but it would have been a loss if he hadn't bounced back to the other end of the field.
So it's second down and about 6.
Second down 6.
For the Boxers. That was a 4-yard gain. Beautiful December day for football. And Resende hands it off again to Johnson, and he has nothing
Johnson on the carry.
as he hits the line of scrimmage. One of those Everett linemen hit him also. So it'll be third down, maybe gain of 1.
I think Brockton should take advantage of matchups right in the second half by maybe putting some height against the defensive back Jeffrey Anominal, number 7. Who's only about 5'8". Vega, who's about 6'2" or something like that.
So here we go with the I formation. Boxers pitch it out to Johnson again. Cuts back inside and is hit. And it's going to be close to a first down, but I don't think he quite made it. Let's see where they mark it, and they don't give it a good mark, and it's going to be short.
By about half a yard.
So it's going to be fourth down and a couple of inches, maybe a half foot, like you said. Here's the replay.
Okay. And there you see Johnson cut back, and he's hit, and he just falls forward to about the 41-yard line.
So I believe the Boxers are going for it. 4th and 1. Big fourth down play for both teams. It'll be great field position if Everett stops them. It'll be a big momentum builder if Brockton gets this first down. The crowd is alive. Hand off to Johnson. And he's not going to make it. And that's a big play by the defense there to stop this powerful Brockton running game. And Everett won in the trenches on that particular play right there as the line just got right through Brockton's offensive line, and that was a loss on the play.
Yeah, I think I would have kicked on that. I mean, the defense has been doing an outstanding job holding Everett to just 14 points. And one of those points was due to a turnover. There's the replay. And as you see, Johnson didn't make it. But giving Nuzzo a short field is not.
And there goes Nuzzo. He's got an opening, still on his feet, finally taken down inside the 30.
Nuzzo on the carry.
Very tough run by Nuzzo.
They need to be prepared for that spin. He likes to spin, you know. And I would just be prepared for that and be where he's going to be instead of where you think he's going.
First and 10, Everett on the 28.
.7:14 on the clock and running. Everett with that tight formation gives it up to number 23. He's looking for the blocking, and he gets outside for a gain.
And he's short of the first down.
Gain of about 8 yards on the carry.
So,
and he actually picked up 6 yards on the 5 or 6 yards on the carry. Here it is on replay. As the runner followed his blockers very nicely.
Okay, first. Why is it first down and 5? That's not right.
Second and 10. Second and 5. And there goes the running back.
Nuzzo on the keeper.
Quarterback keeper. And that's going to be close to a first down.
On the tackle.
And they're going to measure. And here's the replay. And there you see Nuzzo. Looked like he was stopped and just lunged forward.
This guy has great balance and a great feel for when somebody's going to hit him, and he just seemed to spin off the tackle. And it's a handoff to number 45. Looks for an opening, and he is hit, but not before he gets about 3 or 4 yards.
And
Leon on the carry.
good defensive stop there by Brockton.
10 on the tackle.
So it's second down and about 6.
Second down 6 from the 14.
Ball's on the 14-yard line. Here is on replay.
And there you see kind of shoestring tackled.
DeLeon with the carry. Everett's back out. Nuzzo keeps the football, and he is taken down.
Nuzzo on the keeper.
Gain of a couple.
And he looked to be tackled awkwardly. Let's see if it doesn't appear like he was injured on the play.
So I make it third down and about 3 yards to go. Ball's on the 11-yard line of Brockton. As this Everett crowd starting to get a little loud here, as they really want their team to score this touchdown on this particular drive. Brockton trying to stop them.
It's 2 down territory.
And Nuzzo keeps it. Got a block, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Everett. And great blocking by the Everett line there. And Nuzzo followed his blocks perfectly and walked in the end zone.
Yeah, that was an excellent block there by number 54, who is not on. Oh, wait. Number 54, Walter Fallis, who just pushed the defender out of the way, allowing Nuzzo to get in untouched.
So they will attempt a point after. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So a 7-point Crimson Tide lead with 5:24 on the clock here in the third quarter. Everett draws first blood here in the second half. And Brockton needs to come back and rebound. Right now, Everett's feeling pretty good about themselves.
And it may be whoever has the ball last wins, you know, because both quarterbacks and both teams have good time management, clock management. So if you're trailing and you have the last scoring drive with like 6 minutes in the game, That could be the tell, you know, the tail of the tape right there.
Brockton's receiving team comes out on the field.
Here will kick off for Everett.
And Pierre Thion will kick off for Everett.
Richard Johnson.
Number 23. And what a kick. Bounces at the 15, taken by Johnson. And he's knocked out of bounds by number 54, Thalis.
To about the 22-yard line.
And he gets congratulatory. He made a nice tackle.
Yeah, Johnson didn't particularly care for that too much.
Nascimento on the tackle.
But Brockton takes over at about the 27 or actually 22-yard line. And there you see, he gets it on the bounce.
Brockton on their own 22-yard line.
Whoa. And he fumbled the ball in the air, and lucky Brockton bounced. It went out of bounds.
So here we go. Two wideouts to the left of your screen. There's Jesse Resende. And play action fake. Looks, throws, has a man, and he hangs on to it. That is Wellington. That is number 88, Wellington, who makes the nice catch for a first down.
And nice call there. I think Brockton should do that. Should take advantage of their receivers in matchups. There you see the replay. And he hits Weddington right in the numbers. Picks up a first down.
High formation for the Boxers. Hands it off to Johnson. He's got a hold. There he goes. And he's tripped up nicely by number 7 for the Crimson Tide, Jeffrey Ineno. And that was a big yard game-saving tackle there because Johnson, like he was on his way.
Yeah, nice open field tackle there.
Like the second down and about 2 or 3 yards to go.
Now you see the replay, and you see Johnson goes airborne, picks up about 6.
And they hand it off to Johnson, hitting the backfield, somehow struggles to the line of scrimmage and gets about a yard gain. Great effort by Johnson not to be tackled in the backfield.
Yeah, and he's just about a yard short of the first down. He's real close. So there's the replay. Johnson stopped right there, and then he just kind of falls forward. And he's close to a first down.
So less than 1 yard to go for a first down. Box is trying to build something here in the third quarter. 3:40 on the clock. And Resende keeps it, quarterback keeper, and it's good for a first down. Nice play by Resende to follow his guard.
And I like that play in a short one situation. Resende's wiry body can just squirm up enough to move the sticks.
First and 10. Brockton on their own 48.
Brockton's at their own 48. As you can see, the quarterback Nuzzo back there playing safety. And there's a timeout on the field, so while we have a timeout, we'd like to read a MIAA public service announcement. Close to 500 representatives of the local school committee, school superintendents, school administrators, athletic directors, coaches, game officials, and physicians voluntarily contribute their time and service to more than 30 MIAA standing committees. The efforts of these men and women are the strength and backbone of the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association. And it's handed off to Basong, and he gets a couple.
Basong on the carry.
Picks up about 2.
Ayo on the tackle.
Ayo on the tackle. And here's an important drive. Brockton really would like to tie the game up.
Second down, 8 from the 48.
This drive.
So here come the boxes on second down. 2 wideouts at the bottom of your screen. And they give it to Johnson. He's met right at the line of scrimmage.
Johnson on the carry.
And these defensive linemen for Everett are really having a field day at the moment.
Noguchi on a tackle.
Yeah, they're really keying in on the running plays. Again, I reiterate, I think it's time to go to the air a little bit more.
3rd and 7.
Use Jesse's athleticism and his arm.
So the crowd's making some noise here on the Everett side. Jesse Resende at quarterback. He drops back, has some time, fires downfield, has a man open. That's Vega, and he's hit, but not after a big gain by Jason Vegas. He held on to the football as he was hit hard. Great pass by Jesse Resende.
And I think that's what they need to do right now. They need to stay in the air. There's the replay. Jesse drops back. A lot of time. And there he is. He hits Vega. I mean, look how big he is.
Nice hit by Nuzzo, quarterback. And Jesse still hung on.
But Jason Vega's 6'5". I mean, use him all game long right now.
Brockton is in Everett territory. Jesse keeps the football. Fumble! And Vega has the ball, and fortunately, it bounced back over to him, and that was good fortune for Brockton.
Yes. And who's down on the ground?
And one of the Everett players is down.
Holding his knee.
Vega recovers the fumble.
Who?
Vega recovered the fumble, and we're not sure who that is on the sideline.
I can't see who it is.
Experiences by qualifying for championships in 33 different sports, sponsored by the MIAA. The game you are listening to and watching is a culmination of one of these activities. On behalf of high school students across the Commonwealth, the MIAA thanks you for your support and their educational programs.
Yeah, and here's the play right here. And here, there he is. Right there in the lower left-hand corner of the screen, but there's a hush on the field right now. No one wants to see anyone get hurt, especially last game of the season. And he's a senior as well. Hopefully it's nothing significant, nothing major. And he's getting up. Everybody wants to see this kid walk off the field. And he's coming off the field. Again, the injured player was George Peone, linebacker, who's a senior.
Second down, 12 from the 28.
And back to live action. Jesse Resende hands off to Richard Johnson, who breaks a couple tackles and gains about 4 yards on the play. And Peone back into the back into the
football
defense.
game. Brings it up 3rd down and about 6 yards to go for a first. Long 5. We'll call it 6.
3rd and 6 from the 22.
The 22-yard line of Everett.
And Brockton driving.
Brockton trying to make something happen here. Late in the 3rd quarter. We've got 39 seconds on the clock till the end of the 3rd quarter. I formation in the backfield. Jesse drops back. Play action fake. He's pressured. Got some pressure on him. He's going to keep running and throws it downfield. And incomplete. Smart play by the junior quarterback as he was able to elude those big linemen coming in at him.
And Jesse, he threw the pass, but he threw it into a spot where only his receiver would be able to get the ball. There would not be an interception.
So another big 4th down situation deep in Everett territory. Ball is just outside the 20. And so 4th down and about 6. Boxers need to get a first down to continue this drive. Here they come, 21-14, Everett lead. And timeout. Coach Peter Colombo calls it timeout as he didn't like something that he saw. So they're going to take it to the sidelines for the moment.
And he's over there consulting with his father, the great Armand Colombo. I mean, how much is that you can, Coach Colombo, Peter Colombo, has done an outstanding job this year. But to have the support and the knowledge of such a historic person as Armand Colombo to turn around and get some advice from.
This is Brockton Community Access Sports. I'm Miles Jackson with Brian Madden down here at Bentley College campus on their beautiful football field, bringing you the MIAA Division I Super Bowl championship. As we wait for Brockton's offense to come back on the field, and the whistle blows, so 30 seconds is ticking. So let's see what Coach Peter Colombo pulls out of his hat. Crowd is getting loud. Resende drops back, pressured, throws deep, trying to get it out there, and it's broken up. Broken up nicely. Ball came down a little wobbly, and one of our receivers is on the ground.
Sam Basong.
Basong is down in the end zone. So referee timeout, injury timeout. With 16 seconds left in this 3rd quarter.
And trainer Jerry over there trying to determine what's wrong.
And while we have a moment, we're going to read another MIAA announcement. The MIAA recognizes the use of mood-altering chemicals as a significant health problem for many adolescents, resulting in negative effects on behavior, learning, and the total development of the student-athlete. Let's help our young people learn the facts about drug use and help them make responsible decisions regarding mood-altering chemicals. Talk about it in your family and with your school. Do it soon. And that was a public service announcement from the MIAA. As Sam Basong is still on the field.
And he's getting up.
It's Coach Peter Colombo looking on.
He's getting up slowly. And he's heart and soul of the team. I mean, he plays offense, receiver, He plays defensive, linebacker, defensive back, as well as on special teams. And he's even lined up in the backfield as a running back. So anything the coach has asked him to do, he's done. And he has to come out of the game
for at least one play.
For at least one play.
So Brockton's defense has to do a gut check here and get this ball back as quickly as possible. Everett with that tight formation. This Izzo is upended nicely, taken down for maybe a yard or two.
Yeah, Nuzzo just jumped over the pile, which you like to see. You want to see him jump over.
It on replay.
You see it on replay.
Nice tackling by the Brockton defense.
And you see him just hurdle himself over the pile. And as long as he's in the air, coming down sideways on his back, you know he's only going to gain a couple yards.
So time has run out here in the third quarter. We're down to the last 10 minutes of the football game. Everett up by 7 points, 21-14.
And again,
Brockton wants the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, so it's going to be key for them to really try to get a stop quickly, because it would be in their best interest for them to make a stop on this first drive.
Souvenir Superbowl programs and T-shirts are available at the main gate, and they will be on sale until halftime.
And I think that's what Coach Peter Colombo is telling them, as you see the team over there in the top left corner, telling them, look, this is it. This is what it's all about. You really need to stop Everett right here, deep in their own territory.
Truly, the defense must focus here and get this ball back, hopefully on this first offensive possession here in the fourth quarter.
They need 4 and out.
Everett lines up with that tight formation again. Unorthodox style, but it works. Handoff there to number 45. Cuts around the corner. Still going, and he takes a few tacklers with him. Great run there by number 45.
And I don't think that's what was in the game plan. That's not what they wanted to do.
That was DeLeon who made that first down run. So Everett will have the ball another 4 plays.
On their own 41-yard line.
Still plenty of time. 9:44 on the clock. Here it is on replay.
See DeLeon bouncing to the outside. Nice block there by number 34. Now you see
Dellin
on his
just
back.
hanging on. Nuzzo keeps it, goes straight forward for a good gain of about 7.
And he does that about 80% of the time. He turns around, just spins and runs. So the offensive line, having seen that all game, really needs to find some way to neutralize that play right there, as you see him turning upfield for about 6 yards.
That was a nice stick by Corey Brown there, as Nuzzo definitely felt that one as he got up and he was kind of shaking his head on that play. So nice stick by the cornerback there. Second down. Again, Nuzzo keeps it, gets the first down and more, and he's just taken down by the shoestrings by Corey Brown. Otherwise, he could have went even further.
And Nuzzo, he feels it. He can taste it. He's tasting history here. He wants to come away with a victory and win 4 straight as a starting quarterback for Everett. And there you see him
nice
there, Corey
tackle
Brown.
by Corey Brown, shoestring tackle.
Trips him up.
As Everett is in Brockton territory. Here's your time on the clock and counting. 1st and 10 for the Crimson Tide. Nuzzo at quarterback, little pitch out. And he's got an opening there. Breaks a tackle, but finally taken out of bounds. Johnny Ray Barnes had him, but just couldn't get him to come down, and a gain of about 6.
5
5 or 6 on the play. Jason Vega finally took him out of bounds.
Yeah, it appeared that he's going to be stopped for about a 2-yard gain, and here you're going to see it right here. And
Second down 5 from the 33.
right there in the screen up to your left, Johnny Ray Banks just kind of rolled off him before he was taken down by Vega.
So here come Everett. And Nuzzo fake pitches and takes it. There's a flag on the play.
On the keeper. Flag on the play.
And let's hope that's on Everett. And
Could be holding.
And we see the Brockton crowd clapping on the far side. So hopefully it is on Everett.
Holding against Everett.
Yeah, holding.
Looks like it is on Everett.
They'll back him up.
So they'll walk this one off. And that's a 10-yarder. So I'll bring the ball back to the 43-yard line.
15 from the 43. Following the
Second
holding
down,
penalty
15
against
yards to
Everett.
go for Everett. As both sides are trying to cheer their teams on. Little pitch out there to number 23. Oh, and he is hit. Big number 44, Penn, just took him down.
Nice stick by Junior Penn.
Diaz on the stop.
Gain of maybe 1, if that.
Yeah, and also went on to stop Quiet Storm. We haven't heard a lot about him today. Artie Diaz doing his job. So third down and 13. This is key right here. This is where they need to make a stop.
Boxers looking for a big play here. Out comes the Everett offense. Nuzzo fakes it, play fake, looks, fires down, tipped, and it's incomplete. Nice play by Penn to tip that ball.
Oh, he should have intercepted that. That was right in his hands. As you may see on the replay.
So that brings up a 4th down and punting situation for the Everett. Here it is on replay.
And watch it. Hits Penn. He wishes he had this back. Looks this. Right there.
That was an excellent effort for him to just go up and block that pass. There was no way he was going to catch it, but great play on the defense, and Brockton's offense will get the ball back.
With plenty of time.
Brockton calls a 30-second timeout.
So 30-second timeout.
So if Brockton is able to use up a lot of this 6 minutes, drive downfield and score, go for the 2-point conversion, there it is.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that's
I
what,
wouldn't want to make that call, but you know that's the storybook way it should be.
And I bet you that's what Peter Colombo is thinking.
So Nuzzo will punt.
Nuzzo back in punt formation.
Brockton's punting team will be on guard for any trickery. And he gets off a beauty.
Coffin corner. Coffin corner. Oh my goodness.
Wow, what a kick.
Wow. That was outstanding.
And this man can do everything. Nuzzo, the quarterback / punter.
You can't ask for a better kick than that. You cannot ask for a better kick than that. I mean, he's on the 1-yard line.
Well, it was good concentration and good fortune for the Everett Crimson Tide for the ball to roll outside of the 1-yard line. So Brockton's stuck deep in their own territory.
And that's a tough place to start from.
Very tough.
You know, you were thinking that Brockton was going to get decent field position, and Nuzzo would have none of that, and they stuck them deep in the end zone, deep in their own territory. But I think they should go to the air, because Everett's defensive line has not given up many yards.
Jesse Resende drops back pitches it out to Johnson, looks for an opening and gains a few yards. It's like he got to about the 6. If he did, it was a gain of 5.
And it appears that's what it is.
Pick up a 5, second down, 5.
Well, that makes that 2nd down and 5 for the Boxers.
And there's a score, 21-14, with 6 minutes and 32 seconds left.
And here comes Brockton's offense. They've got a long way to go. Long march down the field. And they hand it off to Penn. No, looks maybe that was Johnny Ray Barnes, number 45.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Sam Basong. Excuse me, Sam Basong with the carry.
And he picked up about picked up 3 yards. 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2 from the 8.
And they just want some room to move.
And there it is on replay, Basong with the carry.
And then you see...
Boy, Nuzzo gets right in there on the tackles. So, big 3rd down for the Brockton offense. And they give it to Johnson. He's got an opening. There he goes, folks. They're not going to catch him.
No.
They're not going to catch him. They're not going to catch him. He's at the 50, the 40. He's gone, folks. Electrifying run by Richard Johnson, the senior. Comes out of nowhere and just stuns Everett. They are stunned. And Brockton is in ecstasy over there on their sidelines. It's a new ball game, folks. 21-20. Richard Johnson with the big run. The big play, man. Richard Johnson.
Yes, and what a run. What a run by Johnson. He's always a threat to break it. And Everett's defense is kept him quiet all day long. And all he needs is a crease, an opening.
And let's give some credit to that offensive line. Focus, no flags on the play, no holding, nothing, and it's 6 points.
And once he got to the open field, like you said, you know, that whole run, they're not going to catch him. They're not going to catch him.
We got a timeout at the moment.
Now, Coach Colombo, or the coaches Colombo, are over there conferring as far as what do you do in this situation. There's 5 minutes and 38 seconds. There you're going to see right there. And he's gone. He's gone. He's upfield by now.
Yeah,
there you go.
outran the cameraman.
And there you go. And they're trying to get to him, but they're not going to get to him. Not in this situation. He's got such great speed and presence of mind.
What a play by the Brockton offense.
So now, what do you do? I mean, it's been a chess game all day long. Do you go for 2?
Well, the way that the crowd, the football players are cheering on the crowd, I think they're going to go, Brian, like you said. They're going to go out there and go for the 2. Peter's going in for the kill. Coach Colombo has confidence in this offensive team to punch this in for 2 points. Plenty of time on the clock, 5:38.
Will attempt a 2-point conversion.
Let's see what happens. They give it to Johnson. He's got a hole. He's in. He's in. It's tied up. It's a new ball game,
No,
folks.
it's not tied up. They're up by 1.
Excuse me, they're up by 1. Excuse me.
What a play. That's what I would have done.
That's a great correction there, Brian.
I would have gone for 2.
Great correction. Brockton's up by
1 point.
1 point, 22-21.
And trust in your defense to just make a defensive stop. Oh, there's a Brockton player down on the ground. They're getting him up. Who is it? Oh, Carrie Louis-June, who was injured. He injured his ankle, I believe, or injured his leg a couple of weeks ago.
When in the second half, when the second half started, as the team came out of the locker room, I was standing there and I saw he was kind of limping as he was coming out.
Yeah, and
he's a real gamer because he went back in there hurting in that second half, and it's just the pain's become a little bit too much for him, and he's going to come out. Gutty effort by the offensive line to open that hole up for Johnson to score the 2-point conversion.
Yes, and
so now it's focus time for this Brockton defense, this Brockton kickoff team, I'm sure Coach Colombo told them, focus, focus, focus mentally, no mental mistakes, and you can come out of here a Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, and then they really need to stay on top of their game right here.
And this Everett crowd is stunned.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet over here.
And I'm sure once they get the ball back, the noise level will go back up on this side of the field. Branco with the kickoff. It's going to be a short but high kick taken by number 23, and he is mauled by the Brockton kickoff team.
And that's their running back,
Pierre
Tholuxon, 6'4", senior.
First and 10, Everett on their own 30-yard line.
So let's see what this Brockton defense can do.
In 5 minutes and 32 seconds.
A lot of time on the clock. Everett with the tight formation. They've been doing this all game long. Little spin off by Nuzzo, and he is stopped.
Nuzzo on the keeper.
And I think Brockton is really pumped up. They're really juiced right now after that run by Johnson. And then making the 2-point conversion, so they know that their destiny is in their own hands. It is up to them to stop this drive of Everett to come away with another Super Bowl victory.
And here comes the Crimson Tide. Second down, 9 yards to go. Nizzo with the ball again. He's got an opening. There he goes. And he's finally taken down, but not before he gets the first down. He's very dangerous.
This kid is he's too much.
Very dangerous.
What a talent he is. I mean, offensive, defensively, and punting. I mean, that punt to put them down on the 1-yard line. I know Everett thought with them being, having 99 yards to go, that they were confident that they were going to be able to stop them.
First and 10 for Everett. He's upended. Nuzzo is upended. Nice play by number 21 for Brockton.
And Brockton's just hoping that clock just continues to tick.
That was Lamont Penn with the tackle.
They'll give them 2 yards here and 2 yards there, but they just want that clock to keep ticking.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 for the Crimson Tide of Everett. Nuzzo with the call. Little pitch out there to number 23. He goes nowhere. Behind the line. Taken down by number 72. That was Andre Wilson with the big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Excellent job by Andre Wilson. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 12, actually.
So big third down situation for both teams. You see the time on the clock. 3 minutes, 35 seconds to go.
2 plays. Stop them for 12 yards for 2 plays.
This is Brockton Community Access Sports, bringing you the best in MIAA football. We're at the Super Bowl. It's for all the marbles, folks. Everett has their lines, their offense spread out, but there's a whistle and timeout, Everett.
Everett calls timeout.
And they called it.
So just before, Nuzzo didn't call the timeout. It must have been the coach.
Must have been the coach.
So we got a timeout here.
Another MIAA message. Have you ever heard a parent say, my kid may drink a little, but at least they have no drugs. They're not into drugs. Let's eliminate these myths right now. Alcohol is a drug. Let's help our young people learn the facts about drug use and help make them responsible decisions regarding mood-altering chemicals.
So back on the field is Everett's team. Coach Peter Colombo still has his defensive squad on the sidelines.
And right about now, as confident as both teams were, butterflies are starting to flutter around and the stomachs out there of these players.
Good point. Here we go. Big third down situation for the Everett Crimson Tide as they want to continue this drive. And there's a whistle. And they'll have a referee's timeout.
The referee's moved back in the players up from the chalk line.
So here we go. Again, third down, man in motion. Quarterback drops back, play action fakes, finds it, and incomplete. It was behind the receiver. Wasn't a good pass, so it's fourth down and definitely a punting situation.
And the
well, with 3:10 on the clock, they might go for it. Seeing it's only 3 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock, and I think that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, Paone was the intended receiver, and he was open. And here you're going to see the replay, and it's low. You know, nowhere way for Paone to get to that ball.
Way behind the receiver.
And this is it, right here. This one play
could mean
something significant. Well, would mean something significant for either team.
That's right. Quarterback drops back. He's pressured.
Oh.
Gets away. Still looking. Fires down the middle. Intercepted! Intercepted by Big Sam Basong.
No, actually that's Johnny Ray Bonds.
No, Sam Basong.
Oh, Sam Basong.
Sam Basong intercepted that, folks. Brockton is going crazy on the sidelines, and Everett's side is stunned, folks. They are stunned. They're looking for a fourth Super Bowl championship, and right now it's slipping out of their hands. Brockton is looking to win a Super Bowl championship for the first time in years.
Yes, and you know, Brockton is trying to stop history. You know, they really, you know, great job by Nunzo to score. Here you're going to see it here. He drops back, and looks like he was going to get tackled there. And 77 just right on him. He's like, no, you're not going to just get a free pass. And he just throws it up there towards the middle of the field.
And Big Sam Basong with the athleticism went up high like a basketball player and intercepted the football. 1st and 10 for the Boxers. They hand it off to Johnson. Looks for an opening. Has one. Big gain for about 7-8 yards on that play. Nice gut check.
Yes.
Blocking by the Brockton offensive line as they open up a nice hole. And the clock is running.
Golden on the tackle.
Clock is running. You see it, 2:44 on the clock.
Yes, and you know, Brockton just wants to get a first down. Just continue to maintain possession and just let that clock run out. Now you see Johnson following his offensive line, who has really stepped up in this fourth quarter. They have stepped up and just gave their running back a little bit of room and a little bit of time, their quarterback some time. Outstanding job.
Tight formation for the Boxers. They hand it off to the fullback, Penn.
First
and
down.
he gets the first down.
10 on the carry.
Great blocking by the offensive line here, folks, as they open up a beautiful hole for the fullback to get a first down and possession of the football for a little bit more time. And the clock is running. Well, this clock, it's 2 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock, but once the referees blow their whistle, it'll start up again. Brockton's feeling a championship here. They're feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, Brockton is pumped. You can see them bouncing around on the other end of the court, other end of the field. They know that 2 minutes and they will be Super Bowl champs.
Resende keeps the ball. He's going to run it, cuts through, and is tackled, and maybe a gain of 3 or 4.
And all they need to do is hold on to the ball.
Hold on to the football and no fumbles.
No fumbles.
And Everett calls a timeout. A timeout here with 1 minute and 48 seconds to go. There's the replay of Jesse.
Resende, and he's protecting the ball. You know, he's got it out a little bit when he's nowhere near him, but he tucks it away when they start getting close.
Again, I'm Miles Jackson with Brian Madden down here on the Bentley College campus.
Yeah, and again, we want to thank the Everett Athletic, or their
school
their
athletic
department allowing us to use their equipment to bring you this game.
2nd and 6. Brockton with the football. Resende looks over the situation. Hands off to Basong. He holds on to it and gets about 2 or 3 yards.
Basong on the carry.
About 3 yards to go.
And timeout Everett. 30-second timeout.
And Everett wasted a couple timeouts in that third quarter. calling a timeout after a timeout.
So it's 3rd down and about 3 for the Brockton Boxers. Looking to put the knockout punch on this Crimson Tide of Everett.
And return Brockton High to the Super Bowl champions that they've been so accustomed to in years past.
So here come the Boxers. Jesse Resende at quarterback. T formation in the backfield. They give it to Johnson. Cuts back inside. Still pushing. First down, Brockton. Brockton gets a first down. And there's a little extracurricular activity out there by number 82. Out of frustration, but no flags.
And that should just about do it. First down. Brockton can take a knee.
So the crowd on the Brockton side is definitely a bunch of happy campers over there on this beautiful December afternoon, sunny afternoon, no wind, sun is shining.
And like I said at the beginning of the game, although Everett has been dominating for 4 years, this year Brockton matches up with them very evenly, and they proved that today.
So here come the Boxers in that T formation, hand off straight ahead to their fullback, Penn, and he holds onto the ball hard as Everett players try to take it out of his hands. That's the only desperate thing they can do right now is go for that football.
That's what they're supposed to do. You're supposed to, as long as he's standing up, you want to try and get that ball on the ground. Give yourselves a chance.
1:01 on the clock. Timeout, Everett. There it is on a replay how the fullback, Penn, holds onto that football while the Everett players try to pull it out of his reach.
And both of these programs really have a lot to be proud of. Everett, who has made it to the Super Bowl 4 years in a row, which is a feat that's, unmatched. Outstanding program here in Everett. Brockton, who is coming back to that level of play. They've made it to the semifinals in 2002 and was knocked out by Everett, who went on to win that Super Bowl championship. But Brockton has come back in 2004, and they have just over 1 minute to play to take this Super Bowl championship.
And here comes the offense, knowing that they have victory in sight. They see the light of the tunnel. Tight formation as they come up to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 8 for the Boxers. Everett in a desperate state right now. Richard Johnson gets the handoff, and he is taken down. And there's going to be a timeout. Everett again. Gee, they've been calling a lot of timeouts.
I don't know. How many timeouts do they have?
Once again, ladies and gentlemen,
again, Everett's crowd over here, they're stunned, folks. They can't believe it. And it's only fitting when Brockton wins this Super Bowl title that they beat the best.
They beat the best.
They beat the best.
That's right.
You can't get no better than this Everett team coming in here 35 straight games without a loss, folks. 3 Super Bowl championships in a row. And the Boxers come out here and give them the knockout punch and will retake the Eastern Massachusetts state title with an exciting win here.
And they bring the championship back to the City of Champions,
where it belongs. Resende at quarterback. 3rd down. They need a first down. Johnson's got an opening, but he's taken down quickly. So it's going to be 4th down. With 48 seconds left, there's still time. This game is not officially over, folks.
Nice clock to the run.
But the clock is running because I think Everett, that must have been their last timeout,
Must
Brian.
have been.
So, Coach Peter Colombo on the sideline with his dad barking out instructions. Definitely a proud moment for Coach Peter Colombo in his first full years as a head coach of Brockton High. Last year, he was the intern coach. Did a fine job. And Brockton's going to call a timeout with 20 seconds left on the clock.
And what a feather in the cap. I mean, to like you said, in your first year as head coach, to win the Super Bowl is an outstanding feat. And congratulations to Peter Colombo and his coaching staff for an excellent season. And he really showed his stuff last year when he came in as stepping in as coach when his father had some health problems. And Armin Colombo is back to full strength, but he stepped down.
And there's our cheerleaders.
And
so, timeout again. Like we said, Brockton called a timeout with 20 seconds. Basically, all they have to do, Brian, is take the snap and kneel if they like.
That's it.
I think that's what they should do. I'm sure that's what they're going to do. Doesn't make any sense on a fourth down to punt it. So Brockton will come back out here with their offense to last play of the game. So here come the Boxers.
4th and 8 for Brockton.
Fourth down, 8 yards to go. 20 seconds left in this Super Bowl championship game. Resende rolls out, looks, runs, and he stays in bounds. He stays in bounds. Oh no, he doesn't.
Why'd they stop the clock?
They stopped the clock.
Why'd they stop the clock? He didn't go out of bounds. Oh, they had to stop it because change it over. That's right.
So they stopped
change
the clock.
Over on downs.
Change over on downs on a fourth down. The referee's allowed to stop the clock.
Everett on their own 37.
So Everett has one play, 13 seconds. They could make 2 plays out of this, but they don't have any timeout, so let's call it 1 play. Unless it's a pass.
Well, I believe they stopped the clock once.
There it is. Referee just blew the whistle, but the clock isn't running, so I guess it'll run on the snap. Nuzzo throws out there to number 23, and it's a face mask. With 7 seconds left, a face mask. That's a 15-yarder, so that'll bring the ball over the 50-yard line. So we got a little dramatics here at the last few seconds of the game.
Yeah. But did he get the face mask or did he get the helmet?
Well, it looked like the face mask. Everybody reacted to it like it was a face mask, so the referees are calling it a face mask. So there goes the 15 yards, and that will put the ball in Brockton territory at about the 48-yard line.
So there's enough time for maybe 2 passing plays.
So we really didn't want this scenario at the very end of the ball game, but we have it.
Now see, if they get down to about the 15-yard line, they could try and
field goal.
Oh, the clock's running. Time's gone.
Okay, this is the last play.
Game's over. Game's over.
And that's it, folks. Ball game's over. I think Everett was a little confused. And Brockton High School is the new 2004 MIAA Division I champions. And there's celebration on the field now. They want to have a presentation on the field.
And Brockton Boxers, I mean, what a year!
And they have a lot of reason to celebrate. One of the key plays in the second half was that electrifying run by Richard Johnson, who sprinted all the way down from deep in their own territory for a touchdown, and that really
was the game
broke the Camel's back there.
That was the game breaker because they needed that score, and they also needed that 2-point conversion.
Yes, indeed. They did need that 2-point conversion. That was a key play there to put the Boxers up by 1
point.
And hats off to the Brockton offensive line for coming out here in the second half and really doing a gut check and keeping Nizzo and company in check.
Yeah, they really they stopped the Everett offensive line. They didn't allow them to control the field or control move downfield as they had so much earlier in the game. But Everett has nothing to be ashamed of for losing this game today against this tough Brockton team.
And the great thing is, as you saw on the screen today, it looks like Brockton deserved this win. They looked like they had a little bit more options to go to as far as their offensive players go.
Yeah, they had more of a threat.
They had more of a threat where Everett only had their quarterback. And basically, the result was a Brockton victory. So Brockton High, your 2004 Super Bowl champions, are celebrating over in the right corner of the field, along with the cheerleaders and their fans.
Well, actually, Everett is now they're all now surrounding the officials. I think they're getting ready to beat them up. No, I'm kidding.
And they're stunned.
But what an outstanding game.
As can be expected, you come in here with 3 straight Super Bowls, you're undefeated in the regular season, and you come up to a tough Brockton team, just gave them a couple of knockout punches there in the second half. And we're going to have the presentation of the awards.
I'd like both teams to line up on the respective 40-yard line, please.
And both teams will line up on the 40-yard line on each side to
the style of play was aggressive on both sides of the field, and that just shows the quality of both programs. You know, Brockton Boxers and the Everett Crimson Tide, and also the discipline demanded by their coaches.
I'll ask the captain and coach of Brockton to come forward, receive their championship plaque as Division I Eastern Mass Super Bowl champion.
So Coach Peter Colombo will step forward.